Hello students, let us see this question here. A ring resistance is given, radius is given 10 centimeter. Okay, so let us make one ring here first. Alright, the resistance is given 10 ohm, so R is given here 10 ohm. Alright, the radius is given 10 centimeter. So let us see, this is the center here and this is your 10 centimeter. Alright, the 100, right, the number of turns are given 100, so N will be equal to 100. Alright, it is rotated at a rate of 100 revolution per second. About its diameter, about the diameter is perpendicular to the uniform magnetic field of induction. This. So let us take, this is the diameter here. Okay, and suppose it is rotated like this. So omega, and the value of omega is nothing but 100 revolutions per second. So in one revolution, that is 2 pi. So that will become 200 pi radian per second. So this is the omega given, and it is saying it is rotative right about its right, this axis diameter is perpendicular to the uniform magnetic field. So this diameter is perpendicular to the magnetic field. So the magnetic field must be something like this. So let us see, the magnetic field is like this here. All right. And okay, and the magnetic field induction is B, assume. So this is B here, and the value is B is given in the question, that is 10 into 10 raised to power minus 3 Tesla, right? Okay, so the amplitude of current in the loop will be nearly, right? So all you need to find the current here. So what I will do, I will try to find the flux here, then I will differentiate, then I will get the current. So let us try to find the flux here first. So the flux is equal to A into B, right? A vector, B vector dot product A vector. See, right, so this will become BA into cos theta, right? So the value of B is constant, the area is also constant, that will be pi r square. The radius is given in the question C, right? The radius is 10 centimeter given, right? So this will become B into pi r square and cos theta, right? So the area, right? So the magnetic field is into the plane of paper, and the area vector at this instant is also into the plane of paper. After a time t, right? So in this position, the angle between area vector and the magnetic field vector is 0. So after a time t, the area vector will rotate by an angle of omega t. So the angle at any time t, the angle between magnetic field and area vector will become omega t. So I can say here the theta, this will become cos, and the angle will become omega into t at any time t. So the flux will get as a function of t here. Okay, so all I need to find the EMF. So EMF is equal to, so all I need to find the magnitude here. There is no need to find the direction. So I will say EMF is d phi by dt. Right, I'm not interested in direction here, so I'll just find the magnitude. So d phi by dt. So if I take the differentiation here, so b pi r square is constant, so this will become b into pi r square, and the differentiation of this with respect to time, so the cos is minus sine omega t into omega. All right, so this is coming, so I can say here this will be b into pi r square. You can take the mod. All right, so if I do the mod here, pi r square and the mod of this, so b into pi r square omega. So I'm interested in EMF mod here. So if I take the mod, so we'll get here b into pi r square omega sine of omega t. So let us see, this is the EMF coming, the magnitude of EMF. All right, so what I need to find, the amplitude of current. So EMF I got here, so I will be nothing but E upon R. All right, or if you want to take the, right, so let us see, let us take the direction also in consideration, nothing will happen. So if I take here EMF minus d phi by dt, so cos, so this will become minus here, so minus minus will get removed, so this will become plus. So let us take the, right, so I'm trying to find here EMF using the, right, with the sign convention, no mod. So this you are getting, okay, so EMF is coming this, so I will be E upon capital R. Capital R is the resistance here, I have taken that. All right, that's a small r is the radius. All right, so the I will be equal to E upon R, so that is B into pi r square into omega upon r into sine omega t. All right. So this is the okay. So this is the I coming. So you are seeing the I is coming as the function of t. So what is the amplitude? So amplitude is nothing but this quantity. See, the I is having SHM, right? And this will be amplitude. So I can say the amplitude of current will be this one. So I can put the value here. So value of B is what? See, the value of B is given in the question 10 into 10 raised to power minus 3, right? This is coming pi r square. So r is nothing but 0.1. So 0.1 square. Omega is given in the question, that is 200 pi, and the resistance is given, that is 10 ohm. So if I do the calculation here, so we'll get 10 and this will become 10 raised to power minus 1. So minus 2, alright, 1 minus 2. So this will become 10 to minus 5 and this will become 10 raised to power minus 4. All 10. This will become pi square and this is your 200 upon 10. All you need to do the calculation here. It is given in the equation the pi square, you need to take the 10 here. So this will become 10 raised to minus 4 into 10 into 2 into 10 raised to power 2 and divided by 10. So this will get cancelled out. So ultimately we will get, right, 2 upon 100. So this will get 0.02. All right. So the answer is, so amplitude of current is 0.02 ampere. Everything I have worked in SI system, the radius I also have taken in SI system. So the answer will also get in SI system, that is 0.02 ampere, that is the amplitude of current. Okay students, I hope you understood this question.